So, I just wanted to put this message out there. You know, the reason why it's easy, to I want to say know something and then you lose track of it. Life throws so many things at you that it's hard for you to handle and stay afloat. But God has sent somebody along to refresh your memory, so to speak, to put you back in line with what he sees fit for you, because he hear you screaming out to him, he hear you talking to him, and he'll send somebody. You might not even know this person. You might, in this day and age, you might see him on YouTube, you might see him on Instagram, you might see him on Facebook, you might see him on any of these other sites where people are expressing themselves. um, Truth is relatable. I want to say that, and I want you to grab hold to that like you never grabbed hold to nothing else, because that is what's going to sustain you out here. It's relatable. Truth is relatable. When you hear somebody speaking something that God rested in your spirit, I'm gonna put it that way because that's the best way I can put it, and um, He rested it in your spirit, and you know what? Life came, and it went away from you. Matter of fact, it didn't go away from you. It just got pushed all the way down, deep down in you, like that Get Out movie, and that guy was looking at himself from deep, deep down. That is likened to your spiritual man. If you're not working on your spiritual man daily, you know what I'm saying, and working on that versus getting lip injections and cheek injections and freaking getting bundles of her and freaking wearing J's and getting these jackets that you see people wearing with money and whatnot. If you're not working on your spiritual man, that's what's happening to you daily. Your spiritual man is being beat down, pushed down, deep down inside you, just like that dude was looking at himself. That's how your spiritual man looking out of this shell. Because it's going to return to dust. This flesh is going to return to dust. But what's within you, that is something that time and space cannot even uh, withhold what's within you. You understand me? I'm trying to put this down the best way I can. Not for people who got degrees or people who are highly intelligent, because that's a whole nother subject, and I'm gonna get into it because I'm sick and tired of being quiet. I have to birth my gift, before I go on to the great beyond heaven, or if I haven't lived my life according to how God will see fit, then I'll be eternally separated from him too in hell with the rest of the unworthy to be in his presence. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit off topic, but that's how your spiritual man look, from deep within you. If you're not working on your spiritual man. And I said that to say this. If you hear the truth, the Bible says those who have an ear will hear what the Spirit has said to the churches. Now, you can take that to the bank and you're going to get your money, because that is facts. Stone cold facts, baby. Straight up. You're going to hear the truth no matter how much the enemy try to take it up out of you. When you hear the truth, if you are God body, you're going to hear it and you're going to liken unto it. You're going to draw near to it. You understand me? That's why it's so easy in this day and age for people to, I heard somebody say this, that a truth and a lie can coexist. That's a fact. Why you think God was trying to tell us that the tongue is like a two-edged sword? The truth and a lie can coexist. You know why? Because there is a thin line between love and hate. There's a thin line between truth and lies. You need to understand that that fabric is very thin. Very thin. That's why conscious people who hear the truth, they can't sometimes articulate it to you to the point where you can grab hold to it, because it's not for them to break it down like that. First off, God got to call you. Second off, you got to have a thirst, a knowledge. You have to have a thirst for knowledge to be you know to to want to get to know him. After he call you, you want to get all the answers. You want to know the know with all. You know what I'm saying? You want to know how he's so good to you in spite of your wretchedness. You want to know in all your weaknesses, how is it able that you able to still stay in here and be hated like you being hated from people who cannot understand the truth. They haven't been called. And if they have been called, they have ignored it. And like I said, their spiritual man is so deep, they in the bottom of their feet. That's how deep I can think of the body. They in your pinky toe. They can't even see no more. That's how much you have beat your spiritual man up out of you. That's why when people really honestly hear the truth, they gravitate towards that person. They gravitate toward that person, and we so fickle in our ways that we gravitate to that person, and we know that person real. Oh, you real, you thorough, man. You that person. But as soon as they mess up, we throw them away. We throw them away. And that's just who we are as like a defense mechanism. You weren't sent here to be somebody else's stepping stone unless that person is your enemy. So you understand what I'm saying to you right now? If somebody is trying to step on your back, that's because to get to a higher level, that is the enemy of God. Period. Point blank. It's no other way around it. It's no other enemy. It's the enemy of God. That's why he tell you that the battle is not yours. He means it when he says it. That's why I say God is so good, bro. He laid it out. He laid it all down for us. But we so highly intelligent. We so degreed up. We so built up unto the stuff that we created for ourselves. Because, bruh, if we can understand just a sliver, if we can see just a sliver of what his true intent